four extras and the Inglewood family blood member, right? Now I ain't been trying to cover a lot of these gang topics and stuff like that. I've been just trying to do other little things and whatnot, but I definitely just watched this video from Young and Hefe, right? And Young and Hefe said that he was on the phone with a jail call with a certain individual that pretty much had an inside scoop on what took place with four extras and this Inglewood blood member, right? Now, I ain't been really watching no videos about it, but I've been able to catch the stories and the sum of the stories. And I'm hearing, four extras want to fight. The Inglewood family dude, he won the fight. Then they talking about, four extras talking about he done, knock dude out back to back, back to back. Then they talking about this dude that knocked out four extras. But from what I gathered from Young and Hefe video, they said it was pretty much like a fair fade. You know what I'm saying? And that was just that. And I just want to say this, right? Like, I don't know if this is some type of play to try to, like, you know what I'm saying, keep four extras name buzzing in the internet, and then also introducing this other dude to the internet, or these are some just outright lies, you know what I mean, and people putting out these narratives to you know fit them, right, taking home the win, the trophy. But I feel like, man, ain't nothing cool about you lying about no fight. Ain't nothing cool about you lying about beating somebody up if you didn't. You know what I mean? And it's like, if you want to be a person who can beat everybody up and do everything like that, then you need to just go ahead and, work out and go try to train and practice every martial art there is. And then maybe you probably can possibly do it, right? Become the biggest, strongest dude, fastest, powerful dude with all the skills and techniques. And then maybe you can, right? But, outside of that, man, it's going to always be somebody that can give you a run for your money. You know what I mean? And it's all about, like, especially if you really ain't doing no picking and choosing, and you into pushing your line. So you gonna push your line, whether it's a older dude, bigger dude, younger dude, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? You gonna push your line. So it's like, when you out here fighting people who's fighters they self, man, it's not gonna be just an easy run. And I feel like that's why, the whole narrative about, like, just, fighting in general is the real credit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that, people ain't gonna just make fun of people if come up short, like, tremendously, or, people just really do you out bad. Some people gonna have something to say. You know what I mean? But all the real stand-up individuals, they gonna definitely be like, you know what? I'm gonna give him his flowers for standing on his 10 toes and his 2 feet. You know what I mean? Because that's how I judge the program. You know what I mean? I don't care how it go. You know what I mean? And I'm not, like, telling a person to just be out here and be a real total goofy and just be out here just, getting handled. You know what I mean? Uh, but I ain't gonna really have too much to say about a dude who standing up and putting action behind his words, or not letting nobody just pick on him or whatever it may be, especially in the gangland. You know what I'm saying? You're not really, it's never wise to turn down nothing in the gang world. You know what I'm saying? That's just facts. You know what I mean? That's gonna follow you forever, right? That's just that. And I just feel like, man, now, I ain't heard none from Four Extra's mouth myself. But they said he had spoke out and said all these things. I ain't heard nothing from the blood dude, but they say he's, him or his camp said what they said. And I just gotta say, like, man, you'll put a bad image on your own reputation if you gotta start lying. You know what I'm saying? The moment you start lying about things or adding on to certain things, a lot of things you done that was actually authentic can get pushed to the back or pushed to the side or get overlooked because now we got to question your character. We got to question, you know what I'm saying? Your stories, your mouth. You know what I mean? When you say things, we got to see if it's really true or not. And that's what people be, creating them type of situations for themselves. But, I ain't on here trying to like bash faux extras or, the dude from Inglewood families. But at the end of the day, if they out here cooking up these false narratives and stuff like that, and, um, misleading dudes and stuff like that, the youth and all that, like that's something that's cool or tolerated or respected or honorable, I'm here to say that that's definitely not. You know what I mean? Like they both, let's just say if four extras would have beat up the blood dude, or if the blood dude would have beat up four extras, or if it was just, kind of like a fair exchange, like Young and Hefe said in this video, they both would have got way more props if they would have just been like, man, we just, did what we did, man, and we just, handled business. Or if a person would have been like, you know what, we was getting it in, and I just, he got the best of me, or I came up short a little bit. Whatever the case may be, that would have definitely been more honorable and more respected. At least from a person like me, like my perspective, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of dudes that I know. But I ain't gonna make it a long video. I just want to touch on that a little bit, man, since, I ain't been really covering it. But I found that something like that was like, you know what I mean? Like I just couldn't really pass that up. You know what I mean? Like these scenarios about one beating up the next, and then they come out to say that they just had a cool fade. I had to speak on that. Like, man, that's uncalled for. And they grown and they, who they are. So this ain't really no, advice for four extras in the Inglewood family do. You know what I mean? I'm sure they know what they do. But I'm saying this for the young dudes, you know what I mean? The young riders coming up. Like, get out here and handle your business, man, and stand on your square. Everything authentic carry weight. You don't need no, you know what I mean, extras on your reputation. And if you want extras, you got to do extras. And that's just facts. But shout out to the Dice crew, man. I'm going to catch y'all in the next one. I'm out.